And them listen up, the road look kinda dark, cause in a quest for find yourself find peace inside your lonely heart. Listening to every thought, they get them on, that's what them want, cause when they want off, them cut you short and then them left you off. Everybody's stretching out, looking for them daily break, yeah, judge a man for burn for sorrow, let's play for clear the med. When I fear that my meds walk up from the ledge, talk to me instead, sudden healing to my bed. Sending healing to my bed. Walk up from the ledge, sending healing to my bed.
Smile.
Hello, hi.
That was such a weird way to start a video. But yeah, so basically that verse, song, whatever you want to call it, demo, was basically to recognize Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. It's almost the end of the month, and I'm even just realizing that it is. And it's not even a thing like that, but I want it to be. I wish it was a thing where in our society we recognize that just like every other human being on the planet, men suffer too, you know? Like, despite what the other weirdos and quote-unquote powerful men are doing in the world, you have some really good men out here trying to do the right things. And trying to do the right things is bothering a lot of men's mental health. It is.
When life goes wrong, who do they blame it on? Men. I said when life goes wrong, who do you blame it on? Men. So when life goes wrong, who do you blame it on? Yeah, me, Who do you blame it on? Who do you? Yeah, men, 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 men.
I'm so stupid, man. I myself, I can speak from personal experience. I had huge issues with anxiety and stuff like that. I thought I was dying a couple of years ago because I took on a lot of stress on myself, and I pressured myself a lot because I wasn't where I wanted to be in life, and I put a lot on myself. Other people weren't really putting a lot of pressure on me. It was most pressure I was putting on myself to kind of do more, and every day is just this drive and want to do more. And I would always be a huge advocate for bringing awareness to that men need support too. Men need people to be there for them too. You know what I mean? Like, then we need that. In our society, it is frowned upon as men, especially me being a Jamaican man, to sit and talk to you about things like this. To tell you that we are not dispendable, man. Yes, we know when shit hit the fan and the ships are crashing, we will voluntarily die, which is how society has designed this thing, for us to be dispendable. But despite all of that, we don't live in a world of 100% every day. It's a peril where we need to view ourselves and other people to view us as being these dispendable figures. We're human beings. Just as you feel, we feel. And I feel we get brandished with the brush of bad people that did stuff in the past, or even people that are doing stuff now. You know what I mean? People that try to do the right thing seem to get the worst of the criticism. You know what I mean? You have men that are pitney terrorists, that you have men that are taking away people, girl, children, and it is the men that are not doing it get brandished the most. for just doing regular human activities. It feels like we can't speak to anybody. And most men can sit and tell you that. Like they feel like they can't talk to anybody about anything. And that creates a society where men have nobody to talk to, not even their own friends. Because it is stigmatized to sit and just speak about your emotions and your feelings. And that should never be the case. It should never be a case where you have nobody to talk to, where you're just in mental isolation all the time. That's where a lot of dangerous people become dangerous. It is very, very, very critical for people to have other people to speak to. Especially in times where it's those dark days, man. You need people, bro. And I implore anybody, anywhere, any man you have in your life, man, go talk to them. Find ways how to get through to them. Because they need your help. They're not asking, but you can tell. They need your help, man. They really do. Because the odds are stacked against every single one of us. And we need each other to get through it. And I hope we do. I truly hope so. But yeah. Take care of your mind, bro. Careful of the stuff that you put in there every day. Control your desires. Control everything. Try and control your mind as best as you possibly can. Because this is the greatest tool of mind. So make the best of the mind that you do have before you lose it. All the best. Take it easy. Don't forget to smile. Peace, love, and positivity. Bye. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hello, everybody. It's been a while since I've been on my yappings, but I'm here. Over the past couple of months, I've just been not in the best space mentally, I'd say. What's going on in the world, unfortunately, has a bearing on my mind. I internalize a lot of these things that are happening for whatever reason. Seeing people get eradicated is not pleasant on the mind, especially how algorithms work, where it just keep pushing it on you, and it's the only thing you see every day when you open your phone. And unfortunately, that has a bearing on my creativity. Unfortunately, I wish it didn't, but I'm a human being, and I don't want to lose that side of me where I care for other people. Because the minute I lose that side of me, I'm doomed. I am just like the rest of human beings that cheer on pillaging people. And I don't ever want to be like them. So I rather bother me mentally than lose my humanity. But yeah, this is a quick little video to kind of give an update of where I'm at. I don't know what I've come in. I kind of lost my direction from, I was mad consistent, 2 videos every month, and then going into like 1 a month, if that. It was just not the best thing ever for my overall flow. I have to kind of get back into the flow of things, and I'll get there. But it is so cruel, the world that we do live in. And it truly bothers me, man. I wish it didn't, man. I really wish it didn't. But as I said, I can't lose that. Sometimes I sit and wonder, like, how people can do some of the things that they do. Like, do they have a conscience like I do? Like that voice in your head that tells you probably don't do that. Like, sometimes I sit and wonder if other people have that too. Because if they truly did have that voice in their head telling them to not do things, I don't think we'd live in the world that we live in. You know what I mean? Just kind of weird to me, man. Like seeing our reality that we accept, the world that we truly normalize. It's not normal for people to do that to other people. It's not normal for evil to be like that. It shouldn't be, at least. And these are the questions I have for God, man. Like, why leave us amongst people like that? Like this? Why leave us amongst people like them? Like, is this truly necessary? Those are the questions I have for him. And I wish I could get answers. You know what I mean? Like a direct answer. Like, why is all of this necessary? Because it angers me, man. It truly angers me sometimes. Seeing some of the stuff is like, bro, this is common sense that this is wrong. And we just let it go. The current president of the United States is a pawn for a foreign country. He does whatever they say. If they say jump, he says how high or on what. Weird breath. And it's like, how is that okay? You know what I mean? How is that okay? This is supposed to be the most powerful country on the planet. But they ain't, man. They ain't. Not what you can't be the most powerful when you're controlled by them, man, bruv. You know what I mean? So it's just silly, man. And it always is eye for an eye thing. An eye for an eye. What are we going blind, bro? All of us going to be blind. And that's what we're seeing now, where politicians have cult followings. I thought it was supposed to be about politics, policies, helping people. But it's no longer about that. It's about being a fan of a politician. It's about liking the person. So much so that it come off very culty. They deify, or whatever the word is, these politicians. And they put them on such a pedestal that even when they do wrong, they can't even say they're doing wrong. And that's weird to me, man. Because I thought it was about policies. I really thought it was. When I was a kid, that's what I thought politics was. Until I was about 13, 14. And I realized that, yeah, this is bullshit. They're lying, man. They're lying their ass off too. You know what I mean? They're lying like a hell, man. But it is what it is. It is just, they need an enemy, man. And if there's none, they make one. They have to have an enemy. Without an enemy, they cease to exist. They won't exist anymore. They just wither away. So whenever there's no enemy, they're gonna make one. That's why there's never any time where it's just all calm in the world. It's never that. It's always some madness happening somewhere. Because they need that. Because ultimate means of control is fear. If you don't have a society that is afraid, the society will actually stand up to you. And you're seeing that in the United States now, where people are just protesting to get rid of these people from controlling their lives. From, like, bro, like the average American don't even have $1,000 saved because things are so expensive. And then these people are making millions and billions of dollars worth of guns and ammunition when people are dying of hunger. So it's bullets over bellies. Like, that don't make any sense to me, you know? But if it makes sense to you, I feel bad for you, man. Because there's nothing in the world can justify that. The greatest crime that we have committed as a society is the creation of poverty, because it is unnecessary. People being poor is 100% unnecessary. shouldn't exist. But we don't live in an ideal world. That's why we have to get guns. And we have to protect ourselves. Because protecting yourself don't mean bullying people. Protecting yourself means protect yourself. If somebody tries to cause you harm, defend yourself. Not throw a stone and then hide your hands like, and then hide your hands like, oh my God, I'm a victim. Weird niggas, bro. They're weird people, man. Because I don't see how you can be God's chosen people, but you have to kill people to get what you want. I believe in getting blessings, right? When I get blessed, I've never had to kill anybody for a blessing before. Never. Never ever in life did I have to hurt somebody to get what I want in life. Never. So why is it that in their case it's okay? And then they're going to tell you that you're an anti-Semite because you ask a question. It will never make sense to me. I don't hate a single person on this planet unnecessarily. I don't hate a group of people on this planet unnecessarily. That would be prejudice and all of those things, racist, whatever you want to call it. I don't have time for all of that. I just ask questions. And when the answers don't make sense to me, then no, you're just somebody that's stupid to me. Because most of these things don't make any sense. It's like they want me to lie to my eyes. I am seeing something that is brown and you're going to tell me that it's purple. I am seeing the brown thing in front of me, bruv. You're going to tell me it's purple. Am I an idiot? Do I look that stupid? What is the nature of the world, I guess? We all play along into these silly rhetorics that they push on us every day, and then most of us are too tired to care. And that's okay. I pray for the world, man. And I hope I can help. But I doubt I can. Peace and love and positivity. Bye.